Hi, I'm Gok One, and this is Fashion News. Hello, and welcome to Fashion News. I'm Gok One, your host, and today, with me, Bailey Whittington. We're looking at 2 looks he's put out of the closet for the new Streets video, Dry Your Eyes. Bailey, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. Thanks. Yourself?
Absolutely wonderful. Now tell us about this first look. Where did you come up with it? Well, Gok, as I've discussed before, I felt it was important to give the female role in the video more power over the male performer, so that in turn he would seem more fragile, would provoke more sympathy towards him from the audience. So, as you can see in the scene, she is dressed quite nicely. Me and the team, we worked quite hard on it. We've complemented a very nice coat with a wonderful D&G scarf. We've represented her as a member of the middle class, avoiding the stereotypical simplistic look which we see in so many videos from the alternative genre. It's very nice, very nice. But it's not about what she is wearing, it's about what it means. Yeah. You've hit the nail on the head there, Gok. Well, it's all very simple, let me tell you. We are exhibiting the image that she's in fact dealing with the breakup a lot better than our male performer here, due to an increased emotional stability, and in this particular scene, we look to convey an ambiguity surrounding her love for the performer, which we hoped would increase the amount of sympathy evoked. And overall, I think we was relatively successful. It is definitely clear that she is less affected by the breakup in this scene, hence why she is simply able to walk away from the situation. However, I'm more than open to criticise myself. I do not feel we effectively captured the differences in class here. Perhaps a more formal coat or a shirt or a blouse would have been a bit more effective in establishing the difference in classes and ultimately the differences in power. Yes, yeah, very interesting. Okay, and what about this look? This is much more very laid back, wouldn't you agree? Yes, but this was very much intentional. We dressed her in a very simple oversized jumper and a pair of pajama bottoms, and again, this came with its reasons. We wanted to create an ambiguity surrounding the jumper, exhibiting the visage that it possibly may have been that of the performers, showing her change in emotions through the song, and how she has begun to think about him again, as well as somewhat bringing her down from her emotional stability pedestal that she was sitting on earlier. She was dressed quite well in the first scene, so to being dressed a lot more informal here, we are conforming to the common convention of having very little care for the clothes chosen and looking simplistic, something that we do see in alternative genres quite a lot. It was all about showing the similarities between the female and the performer in relation to their emotions, as they are both feeling depressed and somewhat regretting their actions and what they've done in the past and what has eventually caused this relationship to turn into nothing. And again, I feel like we had major success on this one. We feel we established the relationship between the two characters very well and brought the character down from her pedestal of emotional stability and conveyed in fact that she was affected by the breakup and was perhaps contemplating taking him back, which when you put everything together, it makes the ending so much more heartbreaking, as we are left with the cliffhanger of whether or not he has taken his own life. As if he possibly has, it may have been avoided if he had been aware of how she was feeling. But it's all in the mystery that accompanies with our video. Yeah, really interesting. Yeah. Well, that's all we've got time for this week. Remember, the Streets released their album A Grand Don't Come For Free on the 22nd of February. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.